Hi, I'm Jordan Posnick. I'm the Director of Recruiting for Principia, and today I'm here with the Anastos family.
Hey Jordan, I'm Trish and Anastos from Newport Beach, now living in St. Louis.
I'm David Anastos.
We have a daughter. Her name is Emily, and she's been here 4 years. She started as a freshman as a boarder, was here for 2 years, and then we decided to move out here to St. Louis. So we've been here for 2 years. So we've had a combination experience of Principia.
Now, you guys are a little unique in that you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? So I want to talk a little bit about that. Tell us how your experience in getting here and how you're kind of commuting from Southern California to St. Louis.
We both have business practices that afford us the opportunity to not be tied to a specific geography. I mean, we're very thankful for that. So it was fairly easy to make a transition out here. So we never really left California. We still have our home out there. Trish goes back there a little bit more than I do. But one of us is always here in the home in St. Louis every night with Emily. And it's worked out great. Emily suggested after 2 years of being in the dorm that it would be really fun if we were to come out for the next 2 years. And we thought that might be a fun adventure to come out here for 2 years. And so we loaded up the truck and here we are.
I actually didn't think it would be a fun adventure at first, just as I did not think at her first suggestion that Emily should come to Principia. She had a great experience at camp. She went to Newfound, which she loved, and we loved her going there. And in her 8th grade, February, I think it was Bistro weekend, she came for visitor weekend, and in fairness, she was just coming to visit her camp friends. I don't think it was a real visit for her. And she started texting me when she was here and said, I really like the girls here. The dorm is really fun. I met some nice guys. The Bistro show was really unusual. I mean, and I'm like, great. And then at about midnight, St. Louis time, she said, I want to come here. And I shot back a text that said, no. So I really thought she was just seeing this as camp in St. Louis. And she was pretty persistent about it. She was already registered to go to our local high school, which we had a great experience with. And she was going to be on the surf team and, you know, be on the honors track. And it's a very reputable school. And I gave her a challenge because I really needed to test her mettle on this. I said to her one time, Emily, if you really want to go to Principia, you need to handle the application. And that was all I said. And I was secretly hoping and praying that the application process would be so daunting that she would just say, I'm going to stay here in Newport Beach, all is good. But that didn't happen. I would get emails from Principia that said, your daughter's transcript has been received. Your daughter's request to be in honors English has been received. And I thought, wow, she's serious. She's doing this. So it was a challenge for us.
She sprang this on me a little bit after she sprang it on you. And she said, Daddy, I think I want to go to St. Louis for high school. And I couldn't believe it. I was beside myself. No, there's no way you're going to go to St. Louis for high school. I said, well, slow down, little girl. I'd like to go visit Principia and meet the teachers and the faculty and the administration. And so we came out here for a visit. Loved it. Loved it. Walked away, blown away. It was great.
That's fantastic. So you let her go into the dorm for the first 2 years, and then you all moved sort of part-time for the second 2 years. How has her 4 years been? Looking back now, reflect on those 4 years and the growth.
I think she grew in ways I didn't expect or could have planned. I mean, in some ways, you just want your kid to get through high school, do well in academics, try some sports, maybe find some new things. And her growth here in directions really exceeded my expectations. And it is because of the opportunities and the mindset and the community of the school. She's a captain of her house. She got involved and was a leading person on chapel committee. She tried a couple of sports, but it was really all these leadership roles that she stepped into.
Leadership roles those opportunities were phenomenal for her. It really popped her growth. The ability to touch everything and experience everything that had to do with leadership. And it was the environment just afforded that. That coupled with all the trips that they take, those experiences, I mean, you can't get that at a high school level anywhere. You just can't. It's really an amazing, amazing program. She's very blessed to be able to spend 4 years here.
What advice would you give to someone who is considering a move, for whatever reasons they have? What advice would you might give somebody who is contemplating that?
I would say before you rush to any sort of a judgment because it might not make sense or it's not in your plan, to just hit the pause button and take a different view of it. I did resist it at first, and as I listened, it was the right plan. So I'd say be open to the possibility of it. It might lead to a new adventure.
That is great. Thank you so much for both of you for spending some time, giving us some insight, sharing your stories.
Very good.
Good.
Thanks.